Hey, world out there. Hope everything's going good for you. Those of you who will be here soon, it's good to be here again. Sunday afternoon. Just a little bit of snow in the air, clouds everywhere. Typical northern Norway in mid-April. Actually, I don't think there is a typical anything about that. But anyway, I didn't have a chance to start Kingdom Come since the last time we were here. So I will today. Hey, MPS, there you are. Good to see you again. You doing okay on a Sunday here? Everything all right down there? Shine. I know my wife is down in Oslo taking care of her sister's cats while they're out of the country. And she says, yeah, oh yeah, det, 17 grader og solskinn og yeah. Anyway, I'm over here going, yeah, 17. Now we got 3 minus and it's snowing. Power of pixels. Hey, hey. How's it going out there? Oh yeah, okay. So you're in that same area down there. Yeah. I don't know. It's funny. I winter is fine. The darkness is fine until about the middle of January. But even then, it's not so bad. But man, when it gets to be April, I'm thinking, okay, we're done. We had a crap winter too. It was we kept going plus degrees, and we had these horrible tropical rainstorms with like 6 plus and stuff. It was a mess up here. Um, so we didn't really get proper winter. The last month or so, it's not been too bad though. So 13 now. Okay. Yeah, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But I guess we should probably. Yeah, okay. Aarhus. Yeah, it's I don't know. I feel really brave every year, starting about the end of November till mid-January. Then I kind of run out of brave juice. But nah, it's okay. The parts of it are pretty cool. Oh, and I love Midnattsola. The summertime is just my favorite. Now, and it's funny because more people tell me, people will come up here and they'll say, not, I was maybe gonna move up here and study for a few years, and I'm going back down south again because I just can't handle it. But the equal numbers of people have told me since I've been here, both, oh no, winter, the dark time, I can't handle it. But a lot of people have also said, oh, summertime is miserable. I can't sleep. It's terrible and everything. And it took me a couple of years after I moved here to get used to the summertime. Now I can just look outside when it's like this and go, I'm done. So, yeah. But, Århus, så du er norsk? Jeg er imponert. I would not have guessed that I would have found much in the way of Norwegians here as an audience, since I broadcast in English and YouTube thinks I'm American and all that other stuff. So, well, I technically am still American, though increasingly ashamed of that. I probably shouldn't say that on the stream, but here we are. So, oh, Denmark. Okay. Beklager. I'm sorry. Short of I see the name and it sounds Norwegian, but I'm always guessing here. If it's not up here in Finnmark, I don't know that much about it. 15 years, and Norway is a pretty big place, so I know most of the big cities, but not much more than that. So, but thank you for the correction. I appreciate that. So anyway, well, we should probably get going here. Y'all sure as hell didn't come to see me just stare at the screen. So let's see. I found some headphones. That's what these are called. Jackie! Hey, good to see you. I'm glad you could make it here for a bit today. Everything okay out there for you? Hopefully. Yeah, yeah, it's actually a little easier for me on the weekends than it is weekdays. Weekdays, well, right now it's not a big deal, but I kind of have a pretty narrow slice of time. But yeah, absolutely. Mostly here for the cat. Well, I can show you. There's my Caspian there. The cat on the back is, oh my God, he is just so amazing. It's I've gone ahead and ruined my camera. Whatever. Yeah, who cares? Um, yeah, the Mr. Vivo back there, he is just intense. And Robert Sheik Guts, the photographer that does these cats. I wish I knew him. Assuming he's a reasonable person, who knows? But in real life, but man, some of his cats. If you go over to Fellis Gallery, look up Vito, who is Mr. Vivo's son. He's about a year and a half old. He's just starting to look like an adult now, and he's got this majestic thing. He drags his feet on his paws on the ground when he walks. It's just like He's got a beautiful cat named Odette, and she's like this pure white cat with these piercing green eyes, and it's oh man, splendid. It's funny. I love my best friends here, but then I see pictures of everybody else's cats, and I want all of them too. So I'm pretty hopeless when it comes to that. Anyway, I promised we would actually play a little here, but odds are very good that he'll get up and wander over here at some point. He's trying his best to sleep now that I start talking, but we'll see how that goes. So I think today, unlike a day or two ago, yesterday, where I just left it looking like this and played for 15 minutes until somebody told me the video was fucked up. That was tremendous. Anyway, yeah. So this looks better. Make sure. Yeah. Okay. There. Now I see it properly. So now we can go ahead and get started. Haven't done a thing since yesterday where we left off, where I just finished up something for the Miller. Yeah, I had turned in. It's amazing how fast stuff just out of my head. And that's not new. I joke about that all the time. If you guys have heard me, I apologize, but people are going to be like, "Oh, so idiot boomer is talking to my wife or something. Is he demented now?" And she's going to go, "I don't know. He's been like that his whole life, so we're not really sure when that's going to." I'll probably get lucid in my old age instead, but we'll see how that goes. Ah, uh, Marsh. Um, I actually I have a video, not to shill my own stuff here, but I actually have a video like my second video that I did for this channel a couple of months ago, where I kind of go through all of the different bullshit that I've seen show up. But my first video game with a proper screen was probably about 45 years ago. It wasn't Pong, but it was some weird precursor to Duck Hunt or something like that back in the 70s. So it's just, times are good now. It's good stuff. So yeah, Miller, the fun science guy. Quick tech check. Is the game really loud for you guys, or is it okay? Because it's screaming in my ears here. It's fine for you. Okay. All right. That's cool. Give me just a sec. Actually, I'm going to drop out here and pull mine down just a little bit. There. Yeah, that's better. Vic 20. Yeah, it's pretty fun. My first ever PC was a Commodore PET. It wasn't even a Commodore 64. It was one of those things with those tiny little screens about this big, and it had a little cassette player for saving files. It was, and you know, it's funny because it's
Praise the
really
Lord.
primitive, and yet they built all of this stuff from nothing. I mean, you know, there were mainframes and stuff, but the people who came up with the idea of, you know, hey, we could use a cassette player to store digital data as, you know, as analog filings, and oh my God, these were incredibly intelligent and creative people. I am,
Good
you
day.
know, every generation has those folks, but I'm always impressed when I see them at work. So good stuff. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. You always had to go to stores or back in the old days, like in the Commodore PET days in the late 70s, early 80s, there were like magazines where once a month they would send you a little cassette, or then later, you know, a little one of those little, not even the plastic floppy disks, but the 5 1/4 floppy disks. So they once a month you'd get an envelope in the physical mail that would say, okay, here's your 3 games for this month. So that was pretty cool. I had a friend in high school that had the same computer that I did, and he Space Invaders had just come out, you know, the thing, and he actually figured out how to port a version of that onto this tiny little postage stamp screen on the computer that he was an assembler programmer, which I am also very impressed by. The fastest I could get away from the hardware and get up to, you know, the stuff we have now where I have massive IDEs and I can do, you know, anything I want and select libraries to import and stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Still a dinosaur though, but so we got to make some Mintha perfume, and I think that's something that I can do. Okay. Yeah, the CD-ROM games were yeah. Well, yeah, and back then, even if it's a demo, it's like, well, yeah, but um, a demo was still a game. So, oh, and I remember too, there were games where I remember one game where you had to. It was text based. It was kind of like the not roguelike, but the go here, the precursor to the mud stuff. But they had a thing where you had to type in use the glove on the hot stove or something like that, and then you would get a prompt. But you had to have the words exact, like you always did in the old days. And so if you couldn't figure it out and you really got stuck, you could pick up the telephone and there was a toll number where you could call, and then for $1 or whatever, they would say, you know, if you're having trouble with this question, press 3, and you would hit 3, and it would go the okay. Um, it's something that sounds like this. Do you still need help? Press 0 if you need help, and then you press 0, and it goes okay, and they give you one more clue, and then finally they give you the answer. But you know, it was like $1 each time you had to call for stuff. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's see here. You know what? If I don't have Mintha, I can get it at oh, except I remember yesterday now. Yes, let's look at player reputation. Okay, no, okay. I'm back to okay in Troskowitz. I just have to avoid the guards, but I can go into the apothecary and stuff. Oh, and I got to do a bunch of stuff here anyway. Okay, yeah, there we go. But you know what? I don't want. Oh, screw it. I don't want to. The last time I did a fast travel in there, the guards tried to stop me. So I'm just gonna ride over there. It's not like it's that much of a big deal. You guys are fresh. You aren't all bored with me yet doing weird stuff and running in little circles. So, horse. Yeah. Come here, little girl. Let's go for a ride. Chirp. And oh yeah, oh, for Discworld. Okay. Yes. Oh, good. Yeah, let me double check my stuff real quick. I believe that I dropped everything that was stolen from that fucking hermit. I think I dumped everything that was stolen into my little treasure chest in Takov. Yeah, I did. Okay, so good. So we're all, we should be just fine for that.
Quick!
Man, I'll tell you what. Today's question in. Yeah, you know what? That looked like a bandit, and that looks like a problem for them, not me.
What do you want?
Hey! You're not supposed to hit
got
me.
you whore son!
What's the matter with you?
Go fuck yourself!
All right, I gotta settle down here. Look.
Take that! Take that fucker out, damn it!
What do you want?
Yeah. I know I gotta do it.
Do it!
Yeah, you said do it. Now you're all mad because you're dead? Oh my. Yeah, they were a little bit tough. The part of it too, I've noticed, I'm not sure why this is. Maybe it's because I actually like try to think about something else when I stop playing, which is kind of difficult for me. But I reset pretty quick. So by the end of the night, I'm usually, yeah, I've got this. I'm feeling comfortable with combat and all this other stuff. And then all of a sudden, I come back the next day and I'm thinking, oh yeah, no, I'm just going to thrash. I'm not going to actually fight in any kind of a tactical way here. And so then I have to kind of reload my head all over again. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so then the kettle hat dark, that's worth something. Smooth, ooh, a blackened smooth cuirass. We have to check that one out too. And then this will be worth something at some point. Comparing having to make telephone calls in order to get an answer for a pure text-based game. And then yesterday afternoon, evening, I was sitting there watching the big gameplay update for Marathon, and we're all sitting around trying to figure out if a new extraction shooter with this revolutionary new combat AI is going to prove to be good enough to take down Tarkov or something like that. So times are different. Why am I going this way? Because I got turned around? Yes, that's why. Yeah. Oh look, bandits dead in the road. Wonder where they came from. I'm getting perk points too. I gotta stop and assign those, but not just yet.
Just like you. I reckon it must have been a storm.
Go!
I felt a little vindicated. I was chatting with a guy that I know that's got kind of a connection to Marathon, and not as a developer, but and I was saying I mean I like what I see, but there's so much.
God.
People are like, everybody with every new major AAA release, people are just expecting, you know, I wish to have God descend from heaven and tap my forehead. They're just games. There was a window where games would do that to us, but that's because it's okay. But that was because things were new, and it was eye-opening, revolutionary, whatever. So I look at Marathon, I'm thinking, man, they're saying the guns are great, the AI is formidable, you know, and this is really good, and the activity is. I'm not an extraction shooter person. I don't have the brain for it anymore. If this were 25 years ago, absolutely, I'd be getting up for that. But so it's uh-oh. There's guards over here. I gotta run. But so and he was going, well, you know, that's valid, and he thinks they're going in the right direction with it, and it is several months until the game releases. But then I was reading a bunch of people online who had been, you know, streamers who had been going over there to play the game and that sort of thing a month or two ago. And a lot of them were saying they're generally more positive, but we're saying some of the same things about, well, you know, it looks good, but is it going to be good enough? We'll have to see. So,
Quiet, go away.
yeah, and that's the thing. When what's happening now is that people are. Video games that are coming out, most of them are, here's the 2027 version of the new Audi, you know, Z283 or whatever. And so we don't look at this and go, my God, it has 4 wheels. Oh, this is exciting. It's just a car. People get excited about it, yeah, but it's not itself really revolutionary just because it has a steering wheel and drives down the road. So, oh, looks like I don't have this recipe yet. I'll double check just all the way to the back to make sure. But if you go to a car show and you are requiring that you have that, oh my forehead, it's warm where I was touched by the finger of God, then that's not going to happen at a car show. And yet people get excited. So there's a little bit of retraining of expectations, maybe. Oh, it's closed.
What brings you here?
Well, nothing now. I'm leaving. Do I need anything as long as I'm here? Oh, you know what? I do. Yeah, actually, I do. 6 marigolds, 6 schnapps. I think we're good. I think what I'll do. The guards, if I curl up in a secret place to sleep, they won't know I'm here, right? Is there anything else I can do around here? Find a dress, get perfume. Oh, that's either of those 2 places. Okay. I don't know, I've kind of knocked off most of the stuff that's here. Yeah, you know what? We just advanced the clock. I don't think... Do I have anything to read? Ah, I do have one. Okay. Guards? No? Okay. Yeah, I'm still marked as a thief. Oh, you know, I think what it was somebody choked out a bunch of guards here in order to get that document, and they unfairly blamed me for that. I think that's what it is still. Is there a place you can check? I don't even know. Oh, this is just sleep only. You know what? Screw it. We'll just do that. Get it over with. We'll see if they catch me here. If they do, I'll have to choke them out. Yeah. And I think that was part of it for me. I'm watching all of the stuff that they're doing, and I'm like, man, it kind of looks like Valorant. It kind of looks like Overwatch. And then my friend is like, no, but this is an extraction shooter. Those are this other thing. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just kind of reacting to the neon colors and the cartoony graphics, which I like. But the folks who actually had an interest and knowledge in that, the streamers who were talking about it, who had played it, they were like, man, this is awesome. At least this part was. And a lot of the knee-jerk reactions that I was watching fly by in the chat window, which is always garbage anyway, but they in addition to just being bitter and angry so they could grandstand how bitter and angry they were, a lot of them were like, wow, this game, it's not polished. It's not anywhere near done. I'm like, you guys, it's not releasing until the end of September. For once, they showed you a game that's you know, early alpha, which doesn't mean, it seems like these days, yeah, it's in alpha, almost beta, and when are you releasing? In 9 days? It's not in beta, man. It's in Hope Land. So,
Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
I need stuff.
Show me your wares.
So they got 5 months and 500 people. There's a lot of stuff that they can do with that game before it finally exits the factory there. For me, I think the biggest risk is that they don't fall into the trap. Let me see if there's anything I should sell as long as I'm here. Nah, not really. It's that they don't fall into the trap
Wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
of saying, like is so common, no matter what they do, or no matter what studio does, to say, okay, no, here's the game. It's really great. You know, we were going to have six hero characters, but then we cut it down to 4. Now we have 2.5. But give us a month or two. Just keep playing it, and then we'll patch it up to where we wanted it to be. Like now, I think that's devastating. And companies have got to get out of the business of doing that stuff. In my opinion, anyway, it just pisses people off. Nobody likes it. Dandelion, marigold, mint. Okay. Let's go see if I can make that. Yeah. Yeah, it's incredible to me that after the poster child of fatal early marketing, Hello Games with No Man's Sky, you know, where the poor dude who was in charge, he got in deep and he just figured, I guess I better keep digging, and that proved to be pretty disastrous. Although my teeth fell out in impressiveness with how well they managed to turn it around after that. But okay, so what I don't have: dandelion, marigold, mint. Let's see what I don't have. But you'd think that after a couple of those episodes, that studios would have learned to say, yeah, hey, whatever it is, don't overhype this. You know, let's have solid expectations so that people can be really impressed by a lot of what comes after. Yeah. I think that's definitely true. I am also a software dude. Though in kind of a weird sense, I guess. But let's see, these are materials. That's what we're looking for. I got mint, I got marigold, dandelions, all I don't have. Oh, I have. What am I missing? Oh, maybe I didn't have enough. Dandelion, marigold, mint. Okay. We just grab a couple of dandelions here and see what happens. Ah, yeah. No, I'm a... Just get some fresh marigold here, too. I have had about 5 different careers in my life, and I have been properly educated and trained in absolutely none of them. So I just keep accidentally reinventing myself. Someone says, "Hey, you want to be a professional currency trader?" Sure, I'll just start doing that. You want to be a programmer? Sure, I'll just start doing that. So it's been an interesting life, but I'm very wary of, especially in. I wonder if I need. You know what? We'll see if I have enough here. Especially in Norway. Yeah, it's definitely the case. Here in this country, people are the culture is astonished and set fairly strictly against the idea that if you want to do some plumbing work in your house, well, you just get some pipe and you figure it out, right? Or you want to be a programmer, and so you go learn some programming languages, and then you learn how to be structured, and you learn how to be how to organize things and do data flows and that sort of stuff. But what happens here is men well, utdanning, what education do you have? What degrees do you have? And if you come in and you tell people, well, no, I never bothered to get degrees. I was too busy doing the work, and kind of learning on my own because that's what they do. But they're like, oh, okay, and they don't know what to think because you can't be a programmer unless you have a programming degree, and yet, in the case of what I'm in the middle of now, I've created something that people are like, can you make this kind of a thing? How is how did you put all this together? And I'm like, well, and especially me not being a programmer, I have all of this automation stuff, and so it's a weird thing here. So here, I've had at one point someone asked me, should we maybe get you somebody so that you could train them into A and B and C? And I said, I can't in good conscience do that because I'm going to train them in a way that's actually going to harm their future career. So I can take a 19-year-old, 18, 16-year-old person in Norway and train them to do the things that I do, but I'm going to be training them wrong for the milieu, for the environment that they're in, for their context. And so they'll get out and then they'll look back at that and go, well, that was a ridiculous waste of time. Now you have to undo all this stuff and I have to learn to be a proper Norwegian programmer. So it's a strange thing. But yeah, it's part of what worked. Y'all have me chattering here instead of playing this damn game, which I'm actually really enjoying. But at any point, you're allowed to put in the comments or in the chat that please shut up and play. We're getting tired of listening to you. 3 handfuls of dandelion. Okay, so we got wine. I'll be no, man. I keep saying I need to do this, and then I think, well, number one, there isn't really any interest in it. It's not enough critical mass yet, but also, I don't know if it's interesting enough. But what I really should do is just start a Discord and then have that running so that So we have 3 dandelions. Grind the dandelion, add mint, and mint. So I need 3 dandelions and 1 mint ground up. Okay. So, let's find out if I can do them both together. Dandelion. And another one. And a third one. And a mint. And grind all that stuff up. But then, yeah, it'd be easier to... I mean, it's all the same for me. I love being able to just talk about stuff, hear from others. It's all good stuff. Let's see. Okay, and then what do I do? Boil for 2 turns. Okay. Off we go. Add the marigold to the cauldron and then bellows boil it once. Okay. Oops. That one. So, marigold to the cauldron. And then drop this down. Come on. Go, go, go. Bellows it, man. Come on. Don't be a lazy ass, Henry. Oh, and I'm late now, aren't I? And then distill. We'll see what we get out of this. I guess it doesn't have to be Henry's minta. Oh, wow. No, that's fine, man. That's right. You have some. Oh, Henry's. Wow. Makes people extra smelly. So so that takes care of that issue. Let's see. That's not right. Here, this is the one we need.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Silly
shove me
donkey.
around the yard. All right, hey, we got mint, and so now we just need to pick up a dress, and that's going to be expensive as hell. Oh, and he was probably assuming, Miller's probably assuming I'm actually going to steal that dress. Part of me is thinking, well, I am already wanted in Trosky, so who cares? But not really trying to make it worse. Subutai, hey man! Welcome, good to see you here. Yeah, I mean, well,
What can I do for you?
we're kind of getting ready to. I just made some perfume, and
What do you
I'm
have for
gonna
sale?
either buy or steal that dress, depending on how hideously bad the price is, and then I don't know. Maybe we'll finish off the Miller's Quest here today, or go find something else to do. I was also thinking about going to Zhelyoven and trying the fighting quest, the boxing quest there. And also, I need to paint a bull still. I just realized that when I said Zhelyov. So I'm not sure exactly. But definitely skullduggery. A lot of that going on.
Take care then. Thanks for enough.
Oh, we'll go around the corner here. Yeah, that's right, because this isn't quite the right place to be. I'm trying to dodge the guards and stay out of their way.
I really need to eat something.
Oh, yeah. Funny thing you should say. Right as we pass a brick of honey, or a place where you get honey. So that's taken care of. Oh, that's robbing. We're not going to do that. I got extra.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. Why did you bump into me like that? If you're going to be rude, I may have to buy a dress.
Lord be with you.
Let's see here. Well, I guess since he's staring at me, I should have come here last night to steal a dress if I was going to do that. Let's see what we have with this guy here.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Frilled dress. Oh, none of these are even. Hero brocade. That was the one that they wanted me to get, I think, because I remember hearing it was brocade. So we just buy one and see if that turns out to be the right thing. Always need more armor kits. And then let's see if I have anything to sell to him. I got a bunch of stuff in gloves, or gloves, icy gloves, and a bunch of stuff in the box that I need to get out, but I don't think I have anything with me, so we just pay cash this time. Yeah.
Word about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
I always hear I'm worried about the price. Can I get away with this?
You'll convince me with that price.
Excellent.
Thank you, and take care.
Yes. All right. Well, that was the thing then. You're not a guard, are you? How lovely. Once upon a time, a long time ago, I was actually playing a video game and it started to rain outside at about the same time as it did in the game. And the sound in the game and the cold, damp air blowing in through the window. It took me like 30 seconds to realize, it's like, oh man, this game is really making it feel cold and damp in here. And then I go, oh yeah, there you go. But it was just exactly the right feeling there. All right, so now I need to go to the Zhelyev bathhouse, and there's a new quest there. Yeah, I think that might be the boxing one. All right. Well, let me get out of town so they don't trap me as I go through town, and then we're good. I'm going to be going west-ish. Little horsey! No. Denied. Sorry. Sorry about that, little horse.
Quick.
That's right. Malawi cichlids. Oh, bandits. I love me some bandits.
That's enough. You're getting a thrashing.
Okay, promise? Nope, so much for my dramatic ability to do master strikes here.
You want to try?
Wow, boy, that... Mercy, good sir. I... That was... That was a big heaping bowl full of incompetence oatmeal there. How bad is it? I didn't save and I should have saved. It's probably really bad. I sure as hell did. I sure as hell did. Oh, man. All right, fuck it. Excuse me. What we're going to do is redo, but now I have a sense of purpose and direction. So this won't take long. That was... Oh, Jesus. Well, thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you all next week. Let it go off. Oh, man. Yeah. And we got these two dudes here. Whoa. These were not a problem. Oh, you're a mercenary. Okay, I thought you're not bandits then. There were bandits on the road here last time. Random encounters change. Oh. Now, here they are. No sense saving now, because...
Stop, or I'll ram my... What the...
Someone! Help!
I've been...
Show your stuff. All right. Slow down, my man.
That was something.
Yeah, it was.
Show what you're made of.
You show me first. Nope, that should have been a master strike.
Fuck that. Christ, my head.
Oh, yeah? Did that hurt?
Right on the noggin.
Not. Timing is way off today.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's like if you do it sensibly, then it's not impossible. All right. I got some wake-up time to do here. Oh, let's see. Skullcap. That's right, my blackened cuirass there. I need to go take a look at that too from last time. And then some cool, expensive stuff here. Trousers will pick up because I can sell to the what's his name? Oh, that's worth picking up too. I don't know. A long time ago, I would get really frustrated and angry when I would feel like I wouldn't do as well as I should. But nowadays, it seems like I'm not really. It's like angry. I get put out not if something was really skillful and I just didn't beat it, even though I should have. You know, like the other where I had three guys there, and they were pretty tough. I did a lot of stuff wrong on that one, but it was a tough fight. So I don't really often react to that thinking, oh, I should have had that, or you know, get all angry about it. Oh, here I'm doing it again. X is to send to the horse. Okay, I need to compare you. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's the thing. And if you don't resave, then stuck there. Oh, I'm bleeding too, aren't I? Let's see. Other, is that where bandages are? Yeah. Oh, I see. 1, 2, 3. Not used to that. Okay, good. So we got that fixed. And now I can check and see what that chest piece was relative to... No, it's actually a little tiny bit worse than what I have. That's fine. And then this can go, and these can go, these two can go, and I'll hold on to those. Okay. So then go ahead and repair everything, which I also didn't do last time. Yeah, I got a couple of heater shields. All right. Blacksmith's kit. We'll do the sword. And that's all I need to worry about. And nothing for cobbler and for tailor. We have these two. Okay. And reminder to self, get more tailor. No, I had 3 others. Okay, so that's good. Don't need that. All right. Now everything is back as it should be. Except for my hit points, but that'll get better. Off we go. Yeah, the bleeding thing. That has a... Well, this time I won't turn around and go the wrong way for 100 meters before I go. We don't have to do that. I'll see if I can get over to Trosky in time to get the mint the recipe. That would save me a little bit of time.
Go!
Oh, she's got much better stamina now.
Quick!
Yeah. Right, horsey.
Quick!
Oh, I use stamina too when I didn't realize that. Interesting. Also, more of this, please. Because you never know.
Go!
This over. So I can to see what you guys are talking about here.
Gah!
Oh no, this is the apothecary here. I've only played this game for, what is it, 60 hours or something like that. I still can't figure out which side I'm coming into town on. I have east and west hopelessly... Nope, he's done. Okay. Flipped around at this point. So I guess...
Hell will freeze over before you do anything about it.
Can I sit with you? Is that okay? Yeah. Hey, man.
What does that mutt want over here? Call off that dog or I'll report you for being a public nuisance.
What?
Get out of here, mutt. Call off that dog.
Well, come here.
Here, mutt.
Get out of
I'll
here,
feed him.
mutt. No one wants to hear your
Leave
barking.
it.
That's
Sure.
what I thought.
I hope that mutt didn't bury anything here.
Oh, somebody else ate it, you big dummy. Come here. You're a good dog.
Aye, aye. You
Silly doggy. Yeah! Talk about Karen behavior there. I'll call the city on that dog if you don't chain him up. Well, damn it. Okay, so regular trough, yes. Get all the bleedy stuff taken care of. That's not a guard. All right, so back to plan A. Same as last time. Just go cycle it to morning. Make my minta and then save the game before I leave town. Okay. Okay. There's definitely a level of sophistication here that I do not have. And a lot of extra stuff that I'm not doing. Although, you kind of learn that as you go, the longer you play. Already know I'm going to need some materials here, so we can go ahead and get those. Well, you know what they say, you can fall in love with silver, but you can't marry gold. Sorry. No, there is that. Yes. Yes, you're right. Dandelion, marigold, and mint. And I have the mint, so I think we're good here. Alright. Oh, what I don't have is the recipe. Can you make something on the alchemy bench if you don't have the recipe? I never even thought about that.
No, if meine Frau saw you, gibt's nur Ärger.
What?
Like you people say, trouble.
Does your wife really starve you that much? She doesn't seem such a shrew to me.
Well, I have an ulcer in my stomach. And the physician said I cannot eat anything too fatty, sweet, or spicy.
Aye, I know how that is. My uncle had the same thing.
And how did he get rid of it?
Well, he died.
Okay.
So,
Joshua,
I
hey!
hope it is not that
Good to
serious.
see ya.
Don't worry. Lots of folk have that these days. But
Okay.
your physician's right. You
Good
have
to
to
know.
eat sensibly.
That is what my
You doing okay out there today?
Always Hirse, Buchenweizen, and all these other grains.
Aye, grain is good for the stomach. Praise God.
Yes.
Was darf's heute Morgen sein?
What do you have for sale?
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Let's see. So, mint, just one, please. And then lion perfume, digestive potion. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Not, we're all good here. You know what?
Du
You
wirst
just take
sicher
it.
zufrieden sein. Bis
Yep.
bald.
Yep. Yeah, that was I felt so lucky that I actually had that recording somewhere so that I could save that. That was fun. It was funny. It was funny afterwards. You know, I read about the. Oh, I didn't actually learn the recipe. The I looked so clueless that whole playthrough because I had no idea that, well, in the quest, you're supposed to talk to these 82 people in Troskovitz, and then you stumble over this, and then you stumble over that, and finally the hermit may talk to you. Or if he fights you, you just kill him and take his diary. But the whole Friday night, he kept popping up because he wasn't armed. I would have killed him for sure if he'd come at me with a sword, but he comes at me with fists. I'm like, okay, we'll punch each other. This is fun, you know, and I need more skill there. And so every time he came up again, I'm like, who the hell are you? I couldn't have acted that if somebody had told, you know, if I'd known the quest in advance, but I was just so puzzled. It's like, why is somebody punching me in the side of the head from out of nowhere? And it's like, wait a minute, don't I know you from before? Crazy stuff. So, books. There we go. Yes. Actually, I don't want to see it here. I want to start alchemy now. Yeah, that was really something. Yeah. And I didn't see him on Friday night. I saw him walk past, so you know you can see where all of a sudden I go hello, because you could see somebody go past and around me because I was engaged, and so he couldn't attack me then. But I didn't know who it was, and I didn't know where he'd come from. But then he had been like shouting something, but I couldn't hear what he was shouting because it was so far away compared to what the other guy was saying. But so then when I was watching the replay, because I downloaded it right away, I'm like, I know I got to make a video for this because this is you know going to be the highlight of the whole playthrough for video anyway. And all of a sudden I see some little drunk guy is walking along the road in the background on the way to Troskovitz, away from Samin. And I'm like, is that who that is? And then they cut back and forth, and this time he's bigger, and I can see him staggering along and limping, and I'm like, he's not drunk, he's fucking wounded. So that was him back there, and I had no idea except that, yeah, that's crazy. I'm so glad that happened. It's one thing if you get a quest where it's like, no, he refuses to take this thing, and then the quest from that point on is broken. And you're like, well, how am I supposed to get to the wedding now? No, you can't do that, or you have to use a console command to get around it or something. But in this case, this edge is beautiful. It's comedy. So, all right, wine, dandelion, and mint, and again, dandelion and mint go in after you grind them. So, let's do this one. Yeah, task failed successfully. I think from yeah, I guess if you visit him in the daytime, then he's not naked. I think somebody had commented that they had the same thing happen more or less, except that they had fought and killed him inside the hut. And I'm guessing that because it was daytime, he had his sword and he had his robes on and that sort of thing. I just triggered him because I think he got a, I'm assuming once an hour they do a stat check or an event check as you're running a skip time to see, or if you're asleep to see if something is going to happen. And I think he got awakened in the middle of the night because I was standing there and he had put all of his stuff away, I think. But, so we got wine in there, dandelion 1, dandelion 2, dandelion 3, and then a mint. All right. Yes. Okay. And then we grind it. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And we boil this normally for 2 turns. Okay. Yeah, they had a whole sequence with knights and all kinds of stuff. And I did read people saying that they never did find the knights, or this thing was broken, or this didn't show up, or I wanted to talk to him and I couldn't, kind of thing. But I didn't find anybody say, oh yeah, by the way, if he's in his underwear, you better kill him because otherwise he's gonna follow you to the end of the earth. Handful of marigold to the cauldron, and then we do boiling with bellows. 1 turn. Then we distill it. Okay. Okay, so you actually got it completed properly there then. There we go. All right, so that's done again. Yeah. Reasonable. All right, so now we're doing the tailor stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Although this time I actually have a bow to sell to the carpenter up here. There's a lot of games that do this. You gotta walk a rock wall that's half a meter high. Comes up to it like it's 2 meters. Hauls himself over to the top. Oh man.
What will it be?
Let's see. Trade.
What do you have for sale?
What do you think? I'm a carpenter. All right. This is the one we sell to him. And, oh, he said he'll buy the shields also. Super, because I don't need to drag them around. Oh, you'll even take... Nah, nah, you're not giving me good prices for that. No way, man. Odd die. What does that one do? Oh, odd numbers. Nah, we'll hang on to that one. Let's see.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, that makes sense. I tend to fall down on favor of the...
You see, I knew we'd make a deal.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a good day to you, friend.
Oh, see you, Jackie. Thanks for coming by. Really appreciate that. See, he needed food last time, so we just go ahead and eat that. Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. There was a whole bunch of stuff. And I thought a lot of people in town, but most of them were just kind of, I don't really know. So I finally just gave up because it didn't seem to be taking me anywhere. All right. Is there anything on the horse that he can buy? I don't remember whether he'll buy gambesons. Let's find that out. The knacker's gloves. Do they have anything special, or are they just... Ah, they're good for thieving. We'll keep them. Not like I'm planning to do a lot of thieving, but you never know.
What are you here for, friend?
Trade.
Show me your wares.
Okay, so we're going to sell off... Okay, so you do take the gambesons. That's good to know. Trousers and the shoes. No, I used the shoes for something too somewhere, I thought. Got 4 tailor's kits, so that's good. Everything else. Okay, so now we can buy. The Tyrol brocade dress. And armorer's kits. That was the other thing that I got. And...
A word about the price.
Very well.
Follow up with the hermit. Talk to the apothecary's wife in Troskowitz. Okay. Is that irrelevant now that I already know where the sword is, or does she have interesting information?
You'll convince me with that price. Thank you, and take care.
Okay. Okay. So, get out of town, save my game. Somewhere. There you are. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm here anyway. And there's a guard, so
Stop where you are.
no.
God!
Bite me. Does I assume it doesn't, but does fleeing somehow does that worsen your reputation score, or is it just you get away, and then it stays where it's at? All right, we'll do that some other time. I don't chance it here. But most important, yeah. I don't remember. I think it's because I was choking out the guards when I was in there looking for the thing that I was looking for. If I can't remember. Oh, the secret document. Oh, you made it through. Okay. All right. Yeah. I thought about that at one point. Last time I checked it, it was like almost 2,000 groschen, and I thought I'm not that indulgent. Oh.
Quick!
Psych! Interesting. So they're not... These guys, I passed them before already. I'm going east. I did it again. I cannot figure out Troskovitz. I really believe that I'm going west, and I am not. So, that's fine. That just means that we'll bend around. And screw it. You know what? Catch me. Y'all stop me if you can, all right? We'll see how well that works out for you guys.
Go!
Sick of this crap.
Come around, good people. Come and see.
No, I got no time to stand in front of the pillory. Not at the moment.
Go!
Oh, they're still chasing me? No. Wait, where was that encounter? That was down over here. Because if they're still there, I want another shot at that fight. Oh, there's Belladonna out here? That I did not know. These do not look like bandits now.
Hail, good man. Want to warm up a little?
I don't suppose you guys would like to fight me.
How are you faring, girl?
Well, you know how it is. We
Girl.
minstrels are always on the move. Times are lean and folk need a laugh.
You're not wrong. The poorer people get, the more they drink and sin, and laugh while they're at it.
The poor man sins, the noble sins twice, but the monk and priest are the masters of vice.
I like her.
What's your name, minstrel girl?
They call me Dancer, but I go by many other names.
Yeah.
And can I hear them?
If you come by after a show, maybe I'll let you give me one yourself, handsome. But no, alas, there's no time to perform. We have to leave here in all haste.
Why?
Why the rush?
Our tricks and jests rub some respectable old farts up the wrong way at the town hall. Our tomcat entertained the bailiff's wife, in the hay, and he caught them in the act.
I bet he didn't find it funny, did he? And they say there's no place for sin anymore.
Indeed. The bailiff don't take to his pizzle being yanked.
I'm afraid it is time to part, minstrel girl.
Farewell, handsome. Maybe our paths will cross again. Let's see what you've got.
Yeah, she was fun. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Now we can just go to... Oh, no, it's just right around the corner anyway. North and then west. Take me longer to type in coordinates. Was that a person that I heard? Yeah, it was. Are you an angry bandit? Yeah, you are.
Show your stuff!
Okay.
Useless!
No. Too
I'm
slow.
just getting warmed up, you shit! I yield. Mercy!
Oh, don't yield. Okay. Well, that's the other way we can go about it. You tried to yield, but you weren't letting me touch you. Yeah, I am. Man, I'm definitely in game, mind you. I am definitely a no mercy type of person. Oh, wine. I have forgotten my pledge that I will drink what I find. So I'm up 2 units of wine. I'll stop. We're not gonna... Okay. I'm gonna drink both of those, but I'm not gonna drink the moonshine because I don't want to be completely pasted here. Alright, so you came from back up that way. Oh, also, Mutt. Come here, you big dog. Come here, you big silly guy. Oh, here, let me sheath my sword. Oh, you're cute, but you don't. Your praise zone is too small.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, but then there was a dead body here. You know what? I don't do dead bodies. Well.
Go!
Oh, this is not the right place. No, it isn't. Well, let's go north then, shall we? The unlucky fella in the roadway there, he had a little amanita mushroom with him. Oh! It did look like him.
Whoa,
I can't remember if... Oh, I gotta go back and check. I can't remember if he already died or not in this playthrough. I don't think he did.
God!
I'm in the wrong place. I think I did. No. No. I have so little confidence. And that's built on top of... Oh, wow. They cleaned all that shit up already. Damn. Yeah, I think you're right. I met him the first time when he fell out of the tree, and then the second time... Yeah, he was being mugged, and he limped off down the road, and I hadn't seen him since. And now, now he has been cleaned up, so... Either they'll put him out again for me, or they won't, so...
God!
If it was him, I don't know. Did I just do the same thing the second time in a row? Yeah, I sure did. No. No. This is the right place.
Walls like that must cost as much as a farm.
Well, at least now they're not calling her a stupid nag, which is good. Let's see, now I was supposed to talk to her, I think. Yes.
Greetings to you.
Crazel has an offer for you.
What does that old goat want this time?
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. He's if he was deserving of being unlucky, then that would be one thing, but he's just unlucky, and there's a painful underside to that. Well, let's see. I think we'll go with the neutral one here.
He's looking for a girl to pose as a lady.
A lady? You mean a noblewoman?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if any of my girls could pull it off. They can't even eat like a noble with cutlery.
That won't be a problem. She won't even have to say much.
Why does he need one? Not for himself, I hope.
You know what? I think I'll tell her the truth, because I'm trying to set up a service here. The more she knows, the better she should do with that, right?
No. He wants her to turn the chamberlain's head.
Ah, so she's supposed to end up with Ulrich. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
How much is he offering?
He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows. Or a small cottage.
It's quite a lot for our usual services.
And that's not all. Your girl will also get a beautiful red dress made of Tyrolean brocade and a perfume called Minta. Nobody will be able to resist her. I've already got everything. Just say the word.
That sounds nice and all. But that ain't nearly enough for certain services.
I don't understand. An offer like that? What's the problem?
You know what? I'm tired of this. Let's go and see what the girls have to say. They'll
Okay.
tell you about what they've been through with the Master Chamberlain.
Uh-oh.
Girls, come here.
Is he one of
Right,
those?
girls. We have a messenger here from Goodman Crazel. Tell us what you wanted to ask.
Well, it's about the Master Chamberlain.
He's looking for a girl for the Semine wedding.
God, anything but that. Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do, and...
Well, who wants to go first? Anna,
What should I say?
what should she say?
Yeah, I kind of get that. Jeffrey Epstein.
Tell me, why don't you want anything to do with the Chamberlain?
Well, the Lord Chamberlain invited me to Trosky, and the girls warned me that it would be different to what I was used to. So I asked him if I should take a different soap or something. Or does the Master Chamberlain not like silk? Or if his bed is hard and my back will hurt.
If only.
But they said I'd have to do things that... How'd you put it?
Things they haven't even thought of in hell.
Oh, no.
I thought the Master Chamberlain might be of a different religion, and that fucking a Christian girl would be a sin. But he believes in the same God as the rest of us.
Which makes it all the worse.
Then I thought maybe he was cruel to the girls, but I hear that's not the case either. It's not what he wants to do to us that's against God.
But what he wants us to do to him. I thought he had leprosy.
Hey.
Tell the girls how much Crazel is offering.
Hello. Just a moment. We have a majestic cat interrupt moment, as always. You've been outside, huh? Yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're a little bit cold. It's a little bit wet. Not so bad, huh? It's a kitten. Here's my kitten. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we're doing the hangout here, or are you coming back? You're coming back. Okay. Hey, little guy. Hey, little guy. Look at you. Look at you with your handsome face. Yeah. My goodness, my friend. Crazy thing, my little friend here is a medium-sized Maine Coon. He's about 8 kilos, but there's some that are 11, 12, 13 kilos. Oh, you okay? Yeah. So he is definitely not on the biggest end of the spectrum. He's just a nice medium, ordinary size for him, which is fine. I always thought it was the size that I was after, but it turns out the personality is really the thing. So, that's my boy. Yeah. Okay. You ready to let me keep going now? Yeah? You get yourself all settled in? What's your purrs? Oh, loud purrs. All right. 2 cows or a small cottage?
Enough that you'll be able to buy a small cottage.
Or 2 cows. Not bad, eh? Well, is anyone willing to go with the chamberlain?
Not even for a golden goose.
I'd rather be celibate.
I thought he had leprosy.
Aye, but it's a tidy sum. I reckon I'll have to choose one of you myself.
Dorothy, I swear that
I'm not going anywhere. You can't make me.
Dorothy, I'll scrub all the tubs here for the rest of my life. I swear. All of them. Every day.
I'll do that too, and I'll even take care of the outhouses.
Girls, come now.
I'll go then. If I can handle it a second time, it'll be a miracle. And maybe they'll even make me a saint.
No, you can't. Dorothy, please don't make her do that again.
Dorothy, for the love of God.
Calm down, girls. Don't worry. I'll never send you to the chamberlain again. I just wanted to show Crazel's lackey here what you've been keeping from me for so long.
Christ almighty. I was starting to accept my fate.
God in heaven.
I feel filthy just thinking about it. I'd like to jump in a bath.
So, in case you didn't get the message, lad, no girl from Zhelioff is going with the chamberlain.
Fair enough.
I still don't get it. What's so terrible about him?
Weren't you listening?
What he demands is just heathen it is.
It's worse than if he had leprosy.
This is my guess.
Does he like it when it hurts?
If only.
That would be a doddle.
I'd go with him twice if that's all it was.
You don't want to know, believe me.
All right. What am I supposed to do now?
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some heathen girl. A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work. She was from them nomads.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air, talking fancy like some scholar.
Man.
She introduced herself as Enneline of Winterthur, like she was some noblewoman.
I didn't trust her for a moment. She was pretty, though. There's no denying that. I wanted to give her a chance, but she asked for so much coin. I thought I must be hearing things. Try asking after her in the camp. Maybe she's got a stronger stomach than my girls.
Poor thing.
I'll pray for her.
Well, thank you.
Well, all right. Annalyn.
I apologise.
I remember that name, actually. I think she's down near the front. That would be consistent. I assumed a bunch of stuff, but every time I assumed it, and then somebody asked about it, and they said, no, it's not that. So I'm like, oh, okay. All right, well. So off we go. Oh, never mind. Off we go to Nomad's Camp. Nice and fast. Perfect. Oh, I'm going south, north. There we go.
Good doggy. Good boy.
That's a horse. Oh, yeah, you mean my dog. Okay.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
I should probably feed him something.
Here you go. Take it.
Yeah. Would he die if he had poisoned meat? Oh. I need to dump that stuff. You know what? Okay, if you don't want to eat, don't eat. That's fine. Emmeline. I remember seeing you here.
Always fun to be around. But honestly, I don't blame her. Me neither. The boy was only thinking of himself. His own family was a distant second.
We're still
we'll
talking
see
about
how
this.
things will be now here. Bachtalo tirodrom, odel tutte arakel. What do you think will happen next?
I'm no soothsayer.
Wait, what?
That's Anka's not. But I don't think the voivode will want to stay here for long.
I think you are right. I have already packed my things in case we must be on our way. You never know.
But maybe I'm wrong.
Takaj jasmora.
I know I've seen her. Last time I was here, I bumped into her. Was like, oh, she has a name and isn't just nomad. But now I'm not. I would let me check one more time.
Careful.
Because I have a tendency to miss things that are right in front of my nose. Come down here. I don't suppose you're Emily. No, you're nomad. And then... Okay. Alright, starting over.
What brings you
What's
here?
that noise?
Christ almighty.
Okay, we've been there before.
Hail Mary. Jesus Christ be praised. And with you?
Well, I don't know how much you guys are yanking my pizzle, but if you're not, then I give this game pretty high marks for being brave enough to take that on.
Excuse me.
Nomad. Why nomad?
Good day.
And then you and oh. Are they doing this to me on purpose? I've seen her like every single time I've come up here, except now.
But it's hard to say. That's terrible, to lose two of his chavora like that.
No one could have saved Gaza, but
All right.
Rita.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Excuse me.
Looked there twice and didn't see her, so I don't know. Maybe she's hiding underground now. Yeah, I know it's not you. Let's see. Just making sure. There you are.
Greetings. What do you want?
Third time's a charm.
Any news about Marika?
Fellas, do you never learn? If not for Aranka, it would have ended badly.
I know.
Marika has what she wanted, and maybe now she'll have some peace away from her father.
Lady, I was just asking.
Are you Mistress Eneline of Winterthur?
Winterthur, Lyon, Vienna. It doesn't matter. What do you want?
I'm Henry. I was sent by Miller Crazel. We have a job offer for you.
Huh. How did you find out about me?
At the Yeliov Baths. They said you asked about a job there.
I realized straight away it was a bad idea. What a pit. That cow who runs the place almost fainted when I talked about coin. If she had any idea my real value is 10 times higher.
All right, then.
But be that as it may, what's the job?
To go to the Semine wedding with us. As a companion.
A wedding, you say? The last time I was at a wedding was in Nevers, France. I had to sing there. I'd like to avoid that this time.
You don't have to sing. Or even say much. All you have to do is behave like a lady.
Behave like a lady? Do you mind? I am one. Or hadn't you noticed?
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
All right, then. How much?
2 cows?
Crazel's offering enough to buy 2 cows.
Cows? Me?
Yeah.
I was offered an estate for my services in Antwerp, and a 30-foot gondola in Venice. Although this is only Trosky after all, I can't expect too much in this backwater. All right then, I'll do it. But first, tell me this. What can I expect at this Semin?
You'll be treated to the finest food there. Meat, cakes, maybe even fish.
Lovely. And what else?
Now that Trosky is closed, there's no more prominent stronghold in the region than Semin Fortress. Someone will surely give you a tour and show you the magnificently decorated chambers.
Tempting. Tempting. And what else?
I even hear Lord Otto von Berghoff will be there, the Lord of Trosky. Someone will surely introduce you to him. Well, and wherever von Berghoff goes, he's followed by the second most important man in the domain, the Chamberlain of Trosky, Sir Ulrich von Schaumburg.
The chamberlain, as in the castle caretaker. I'm not interested in some little clerk.
You should be. He's the one Crazel wants you to pay attention to at the wedding.
Pay attention? How?
Get right to it. Tell the truth.
Well, you simply have to seduce him.
I beg your pardon? Do you take me for some cheap whore? A harem girl? A brothel wench? A bathhouse hussy?
No.
I'm sorry, but
Silence! I am an Elaine, a companion, a courtesan. I am courted by gentlemen vying for my favour. I have been a concubine in Krakow, a mistress in Venice, and a gentleman's companion in Basel. My name is known in Brandenburg, Marseille, and Malopolska. I have fulfilled the wildest wishes of the most important commanders of Sigismund's army. Until he stopped paying, the ginger bastard, I'll do my work the way I see fit. Got that?
all right. Got it.
I should hope so. So, to the point. What do you want from the chamberlain?
Crazel will tell you himself, before we go to the wedding.
You men and your secrets. All right then, I'll wait for Crazel. But why not? I expect it won't be anything too complicated, and the coin is certainly worth it.
Not so fast. It won't be that easy with the Chamberlain.
Why are you
Why
saying
do you think
this?
that?
No. No.
It doesn't matter.
No.
It most certainly does matter.
Jesus,
If I'm
Henry.
going to do a good job, I need to know all the details.
No, you
Just
don't.
so you know, Crazel originally wanted to take a bathhouse wench to the wedding, but the girls said they didn't want anything to do with him because of his special tastes. I asked them what's behind it, and well, some wanted to vomit after meeting him. Others said they started considering the convent.
Henry.
Poor girls. Here in the arse end of the world, girls are no doubt used to just lying on their backs and staring up at the ceiling.
It seems it's not about what Chamberlain
this is
Schaumburg
the
did to them,
truth.
but what he wanted them to do to him.
I knew a Schaumburg from Nuremberg, and he was a hermaphrodite.
Okay.
He had both things. A respected person, a member of the town council. It can catch you off guard, because you don't know what you're getting into. Maybe it's also the case with the local wenchers. But I don't want to make fun of the girls. Not everyone wants to try new tricks, if you know what I mean.
Right.
I must say, I'm
let her
quite
go with that,
curious
Henry.
about the Chamberlain now.
Click option. Hello, beautiful girl. Yeah, we're not taking it well. We're just saying we're
agreed then.
Certainly. Believe me, it takes a lot to put me off. And just in case, there's this potion I carry around. A couple of drops and the Chamberlain will sleep like a log. Except I've run out of wine. I should have some at hand, just to be sure.
Oh my goodness.
I can find some wine for you.
I'd manage somehow, but I won't complain if you see to it for me. There's one more thing, though. I don't think anyone will believe I'm a lady in these old rags.
No.
Don't worry about that. Crazel told me to get hold of a dress and some perfume for you.
What dress?
A red one. Tyrolean brocade.
Brocade. I like it. Crazel clearly knows what he's doing.
He is
I've got
an
hold of the
alchemist.
dress for you already.
Clever boy. I can't wait. Are you going to the wedding as well?
As your bodyguard.
You should get some nice clothes for yourself in that case.
That's
you don't
right.
look too terrible, but there's always room for improvement. And as for that perfume, it ought to be one that lasts a long time.
Crazel suggested Minter.
I'll take his word for it.
I've already got it for you.
Come on then, show me.
About the things for the wedding.
Yes.
I have a dress for you. What do you think?
Let's see, that would be, we just say select. Yep. And then confirm.
My,
there.
oh my. That is very pretty. Fine handiwork. I'd tidy up the seams a bit, but so be it. We're not in a city, let alone Innsbruck. Thanks.
I have some perfume for you. Will this do?
Yeah, it's better than anywhere else you can get, so no lip from you about this.
My God,
There
it
you
smells
go.
just like the yellow headband I wore in Pisa. It brings back memories. Thanks.
Good deal.
That's all for now.
Okay, so she's, I gotta get wine and then she's 100% ready to go. And I don't want to trigger that, I guess, until I'm ready
Just
to
watch where
start
you're going
the
next
whole
time.
wedding thing, right? Which I'm not really ready to do yet. Because there's still other stuff to finish up here. Actually, interesting question. So if, holy cow, look at all this stuff. So if you start the, is it like a cutoff where you say, okay, let's start the wedding, then you're like done with Trosky in terms of being able to run around and do side quests, or is there some other cutoff point where they move you to the next map? Okay, well, we got to go back to Zaliov. And then I can look into the fighting thing probably tomorrow morning from the look of it, but I can overnight here, read a book, and then get started on that. I don't see anybody here either. Okay. Exactly. Want to go upstairs? Be a good horse. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Nice job. Good horsey.
There now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm in no hurry, so that wasn't like, oh my god, that's the one thing I have left to do today. So,
Well, we ain't in the burg yet.
Here we are.
I need to talk to this guy. Is that the innkeeper?
What can I do for you?
That, yeah, that I think I would feel better about that just in general. So,
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
You're not going to believe this,
Yeah.
but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
what?
You have a water goblin here.
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Okay. That's interesting.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver.
What?
Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Wow.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
I'm afraid I've got bad news. I found the lads, but they were dead. They drowned.
Christ almighty.
I don't remember
I
that.
told them they should have returned the treasure. Those poor lads. Such foolishness. Thanks anyway. I'll let the Troskovitz gravedigger know. He'll bury them.
I have no memory of finding 2 dead kids, but okay.
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Okay.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer.
No.
I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't
There's a lot
wolves
of
afraid
them.
of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
They're probably Sigismund's wolves.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They
Okay.
noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Maybe they're water wolves or wolf goblins.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Yeah. There is that too.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to
Yeah.
try it?
I would.
That's why I'm here. The Miller Crazel from Lower Semine sent me.
Wonderful. He boasted he'd be sending a real tough fella this time, so I'm interested in seeing what you've got. By the way, old Olbram from Sheleoth keeps complaining about the Takovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting.
Okay, so you know what? I just cause I'm kind of, not like this is really important or anything, but anytime we start talking about would you like to go try out a bunch of fighting, I think to myself, it's been a while since I saved my game. So tell me more
about these fights of yours.
It's really quite simple. You bet some money and fight against 3 blokes in turn. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. He may not look like much, but he knows a few tricks. Then we have Bohunek here. He works with horses, so he has more than enough strength to spare.
Okay.
And then there's Fiala. A good bloke, but Dorothy, his wife, has forbidden him from fighting.
Okay. And so then
I'd like to try the fights here.
And did Crazel give you enough money?
yeah.
Did. Here it is.
Excellent! Then the fights can begin!
Let's begin
or they
them.
could. But as I said, old Fiala is sitting at home in the doghouse. His old woman won't let him fight anymore.
So you took my money for nothing?
Easy, lad, easy. We'll sort something out. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? You're a stranger. Maybe she won't be as sharp with you as she is with us. Go and see her. She manages
Oh,
the
no,
bars
Dorothy.
behind the inn. It's no more than 5 steps.
All right then. I'll see what I can do.
I'm going to be fighting her husband. Okay. Well, we can always try.
What'll it be?
Where can I find Fiala?
I'm looking for your husband, Fiala.
Do you want to shave?
Yeah.
Fiala's the best barber in the
Fiala.
area. But I recommend you take a proper bath first. One of the girls will take you under her wing and will work out a price for you. What do you say?
Wow. Well, see, the thing is, he can talk to him, but that's not going to help. It's going to... Nah, you know what? I'll talk to him
I just
first.
want to speak with him.
He has too much work. If you want to say something to him, tell me, and I'll pass it on.
Well, the thing is, we're expecting him for the fights. And now the whole tavern is waiting for him.
This is going to go over really well.
So Lawrence isn't going to leave us in peace? Nothing doing. I told him clearly. He's staying home.
But we can't start without him.
And it serves you right. Find some more intelligent entertainment.
Why don't you want to allow Fearler to fight?
Because he always beats everybody up. Then the lads are all black and blue, and the girls don't have a lot of business. Putting poultices on bruises isn't going to pay for a new roof.
Have no fear. If you let him go, I'll give him such a going over he won't want to fight ever again.
Well, you seem like you might be able to manage that. But don't go and cripple him or anything. He has a lot of work to do here.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
All right, then. Take Fiala with you. But this time, it really is the last time.
Okay. So, back to the innkeeper then, I guess.
Goodman, Goodman.
Huh?
Goodman, come here for a moment.
Yes,
Did I hear right that you're going to compete in the fights at the tavern?
Yes. I'm planning to. Why?
Well, I have a favour to ask of you.
Here we go. You need me. Who do you need me to throw the fight for?
What do you need?
One of the fighters, named Bohunek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't be able to sit for at least a week.
And why? Did something happen?
He often comes to see me, pretends he likes me, but last time he came drunk. He ordered a bath, something to eat and drink, but then he suddenly knocked the tray out of my hand and started groping me.
Wait, he...
No, luckily not. But when I pulled away from him, he hit me so hard I thought he'd knock my eye out.
Not okay.
Bastards like that should get a proper beating. Hitting girls.
So you'll give him a hiding?
You better believe it. He won't put his hands on you anymore.
Thank you. Then come and see me. I'll figure out a way to repay you.
Okay. I'm sure it'll be cookies or something like that. He said carefully and innocently. Yes. So where is my, Oh, it's in here. How confident am I? Where the hell is... Oh, there you are.
Good evening. Do you need something?
I'm looking for the barber, Fearler.
Well, then you found him. What can I do for you?
Get up. Let's go and fight.
Really? So Dorothy allowed it?
She said she'd let you go this one last time.
That's my girl. Let's go. We can't keep the lads waiting.
Okay. And it's in the rain too, so that's good.
Ah,
Come and fight.
wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet. Möchtest du wetten? It's more fun when you have something to lose or win.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, 10, yes.
Here you go.
That is what I like to see.
Hey! Hey!
Fucking hell. Keep dancing. You gave me a beating. If you broke meine grazilen Finger, I won't be able to play anything for a while.
Thanks for the fight.
Ah, yeah. You too. Here are your winnings.
Thanks.
Oof. Okay. Let's see here. We go to food. Yeah. What are my work
Have
colleagues?
you come to get
doing?
your ass kicked?
Yes. So I that's a familiar sound to me. Come and fight. I'm not interested about your past and history.
Let's fight.
It'll be my pleasure. But before we start, I'll collect the bets. Do you have any money?
It's an English guy from Oklahoma.
I do. Here you go.
And now pray.
Okay.
You're going down, I tell you. Fuck now. Get a move on, you snail. Bad luck.
Breathe a little, Henry. Ah, never mind. Just take it
There
out.
you go. And you owe me a tooth, you cunt.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
What the fuck are you on about?
That's for Anna.
Oh,
If
yeah.
I ever hear you touched her again, I'll use my steel instead of my fists.
There you go,
All right,
Henry.
fine. I'll leave her alone.
Nice. Nice. Yes. Actually, you know what? Real quick, before I take the last guy on, on add my perk points in, just in case there's something of value here for the situation that I'm in. Let's see. Oh, 6 game hours. Wow. As long as you don't kill anybody. No, we're not doing that. Far more resilient. Armor will be 10 points higher at all times. It sounds great, but it's not that much. +2 bonus at night. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Strength. Charged attacks. Oh, that's right. I never do charged attacks either. Huh. 1 damage of all melee weapons. Shield blocks don't cost you as much stamina. You know what? We're going to do this one. Vitality. Bleed slower. That might be useful at some point. That one. 20% faster when sprinting. Okay. Or you consume slower. You know what? I'm going to do thick-blooded. It's kind of disaster insurance. Yeah. Let's see here. Selling weapons. Okay, nah, it's not a big deal. Money's not a factor at this point. Dealing with... Wow. I don't know. None of that is all that exciting or important here. You know what? Let me just take this one. Okay, so I think we got those all taken care of. Man, I ended up a whole bunch of stuff to put in here. Let's see here. Secondary, nothing. Skills, horsemanship. Let's see, we'll go backwards. Continue, consume stamina slower. What was the one that I wished that I had had that I didn't have? Maybe I got that one already. Yeah, okay, we take that one. And then Houndmaster. Rip and tear. Yes, yes. I love the Doom games. Oh my God, I love to play those. I realized the other day I only played about the first half third to half of Doom Eternal, and then I walked away from it. I realized that about 2-3 weeks ago, and I was like, I almost started playing that instead of this game. I'm glad I did this one, but that's on my list of stuff I gotta go back and do that one over. It is just so much fun. Anyway, let's see. Strange dogs won't react. Growling. Yeah, we want Defender. Okay, and then Scholarship. Craftsmanship and Thievery. Survival and Alchemy. Take this one. Okay. That gets all these out of the way. And oh, now I got that running through my head. Rip, tear until it is done. Okay, let's see. Going backward. Arm of Beowulf. Longsword together with a shield. Oh. Yeah, huh. Okay. Have a good dinner. Hope it turns out to be tasty. Defense is higher. Attack blocks. Leading the saver. Hunting. Damage isn't an issue. And then... no. This one. Okay. Swords and everything else. Okay, so it turned out that that wasn't useless. It was just... and then, you know what?
Last time.
I'm going to sell, or I'm going to save one more time because I don't want to go back. I shouldn't have done this in the middle of a fight sequence, but that's fine. A little more schnapps never hurt anybody.
It better be good.
Okay,
You look
where's my...
impatient. So what's the holdup?
So, are we going to fight or not?
You better believe it.
All right.
We have to bet first, right? Let's make this interesting.
The bet sounds good. Here you are.
That's what I like to see. Fight!
Yeah. How about them apples, huh?
Let me enjoy this one last time. Let me enjoy this one last time.
Chris! I'm hit!
Yes, you are.
Fuck. Go fuck yourself.
I'll knock your whiskers right off your...
Fight.
Thanks. You're welcome, lad. You beat me fair and square. But if you want to practice anything or learn something else, come and see me. I'm certain Dorothy wouldn't mind that. Here you go. It's all yours. From now on, I'm going to make a living through
Good to see you, Joshua. Thanks for coming out, man.
Don't forget to go and see Lord.
Hope to see you again soon.
He has a nice reward waiting for the winner.
All right, then. Wow, that was fun. Let's see, I beat everyone here.
Defeated all my opponents.
I noticed, and I couldn't believe my own eyes. I thought Fiala would send you home crying. But you certainly deserve to win anyway.
Thanks.
But that still doesn't mean you're the best.
What? I won, didn't I?
Oh, aye. But I've heard from a few people in the tavern that there's this odd fella that lives near Bukovina. They say he could beat the devil himself if he ever met him.
That sounds like a tall tale.
It's no tale. They say he lives in the woods in Kopanina, and his name is... Oh, it starts with B. Bartholomew, Bronislav, or something like that.
And if I beat this Bartholomew or Bronislav?
Then there'll be no doubt you're the best fighter in the region.
I thought I met the best fighter in the region on the road the other day. Find the Trosky Grandmaster. Where's he at? Oh, way up there. Well, nah, I don't want to go do that today. On the other hand, I'm not sure what else. Hermit's Grave. And then I was supposed to talk to the apothecary's wife in order to make progress on that one. So there's a ton of stuff. Oh, wait. Wait, which girl? Oh, the one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My God, thank you. What the hell was I thinking there? Where's she at? There she is.
Almost done.
No? Thought that was her. No, no, she's different. It wasn't like a formal marker or anything, right? So. I would have expected to see her out here. That definitely wasn't you. Alright, let's try over here again. Oh! She wasn't this one, no. There.
I think Bahunek won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you give him a proper licking?
A proper licking? That's an understatement. I beat the shit out of him.
I knew I could rely on you. Unfortunately, I can't pay you for it. I can barely make ends meet myself. But I can sew. Clothes and wounds.
No, I'm not
Thanks.
disappointed.
That'll come in handy.
And I can also
Not a lot.
teach you something. How to mix a special ointment or to make a few stitches with a needle. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm going to come by here every 5 seconds.
I'd like to learn something.
Craftsmanship improved. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's reasonable. Okay, all right. So now we're near the end of the day. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll cycle to tomorrow. I got a book to read. I think it's an agility book. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Yep, that's right. Yeah, I got a bed here. Definitely worth the price. Let's see here. Books. That one. Nice. And then... Yeah. They were kind of everywhere. And even like in Troskovitz, they don't give you a proper save bed. That just, you know, you can use some hay if you want to. Oh. Apples for free. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, he's looking for food too, so that's good. Yeah. I've noticed that in the first game, almost nothing was stealing if it was out in the middle of nowhere. Here, yeah. Here, not quite so easy. Always start the day with a little moonshine. That's a good plan. Okay, do I have anything that absolutely needs to go in there right away? Oh, you know what? Yeah, we do have a couple of things. Player. Oh, okay. All right. Honey and yeah, that's honey is such a high concentration of goodness in there. And it's you go up, you find the beehives, you get 10 or 12 or 14 units, and then that goes on until forever. Oh, you know what? Actually, one of the things I do need to do is...
Careful.
You... yes, sorry, buddy. Let's see. I need to improve his clothing, they were telling me, so I need to go to the tailor and take a look at that. So... do we know what the charisma needs to be in order to properly do the wedding? Oh, there's bees on the left here. Okay. Well, yeah, that too. At least 16. Well, so maybe... okay, that's... so that's why they were saying he was close. Oh, that got worse. No, it didn't. Okay, let's go back and see what I'm... the embroidered coat's what he already has. You know what? I just go to the tailor, see what he has. No armor piece. Okay. Yeah. Even when they have it sorted, it's hard to do. Buy a nice hat. You know what? I wonder if Handsome Charlie's hat counts. That may be, I don't know if that's a bad idea or not. Ooh, a golden embroidered coat. We need to take a look at that one. Firm boots. Soft shoes. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's take a look and see what we have. Here, let's do this. Taylor's kit. I should be fixing all this stuff anyway that I have on. I gotta figure out what the heck I traded out a coif and without realizing it. Now I have this dumb crude thing on. I gotta fix that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I don't have a ring. Yeah, the glasses he's got, he has those on all the time now. He's got okay spurs, which help. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. There you go. That helps. And then... he's got a ring, too. This is just getting better by the minute here. Oh, there you go. $21 now. Keep it coming. Cap with peacock feathers. Charisma 23. We go that. Not for that one. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. This needs to be sold off because that's not quite as good as the one I have on. Yeah, well, we're good here. I'm looking at 23 at this point, so player, I can just dump anything that I don't. Let's see here. Yeah. I got soap, so that's not a problem. And actually, that makes sense to wash it while I'm wearing it here now. And get that done, and then sell off the parts I don't need. So in here... I'm going to run back to the tailor anyway and just dump some of this junk that I've got in here. Okay, good enough. All right. Oh yeah, okay. So it's just right here then. Make sure. Oh, need it for me too. Okay. Oh, that's right. This guy.
Greetings, my
Barbara
friend.
Fiola. Does this have any effect on anything, or is it just appearance?
I could use a trim, Master Barber.
Okay, it's a charisma buff increase. All right. I think though it's going to be, whoa. Don't stab me with those. It's going to be a while before I need
Next
that, but I
time,
know.
find a puddle to check yourself out in, will you?
Yeah.
Praise be Jesus Christ. Good day.
But I should be able. Can I just go down to the water here? Down there, yeah? No. It's gotta be it. Okay. Alright, yeah. Since this isn't working, I can just go back up. Alright. Well. Something about taking the worst possible way back. Yeah. Oh well, I was thinking, oh, this will be easier. Nah, that wasn't so bad. Wait, was I in the right place there? No. Here we go. Here we go. This is it.
What's that you got?
Where are you at? Hmm? Yeah, okay. This, right. Yes, thank you. All right, let's see here. And flush that for now, but I'm going to be running around getting myself dirty for all the other stuff for the moment, so. That's nothing. Alright, let's wash all of it then.
What more do they want? This'll have to be enough.
What? Oh dear. Okay, good. Well, now I can switch myself back to combat clothing. Oh, look how shiny he is now. Oh, splendid. I had two. One of them was partly used. So, I've still got two. One of them is mostly used. I got the equivalent of about one. So, don't really think I bought them. I think they just ended up falling into my inventory somewhere or other. Let me make sure I don't have anything that requires repair here. Yeah. Yeah, there actually is a little bit. Oh, yeah. That one, yeah, we just do that because none of this other stuff is needed. That's a... and this one. All right. Good. Everybody's put back together. Everything is nice. Let's see. So I need to go visit the tailor and dump a bunch of stuff. I need to go visit the blacksmith and also dump some stuff. Where am I? We do blacksmith first. That makes sense. For actually, the way the last couple of days have been going, we save. Because I don't want to do all that fussy stuff ever again. Now let's go visit the blacksmith. And I'm still wanted in Trosky, so I have to be careful there. Let's see here. Travel, yes. Yeah, okay.
Huh?
Oh, hi.
Stop! Come here! You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! I yield!
Already?
Mercy!
Well, that didn't take long.
Let me live! Drop your weapon and leave. Here you go. Now keep your word.
Run. You weren't here yesterday. We had a fun one. There was a couple of bandits. One did that to me on the road after we beat him almost all the way to death. So I say, okay, fine, I'll do the honorable thing. You can go. And he turns around. He goes about 10 meters down the road and keels over, and he was dead, so I could go loot him anyway. So, yeah. Hey, little guy. What you doing? Chica.
Oh, well, now just this.
All right, blacksmith. Is it late? No. Wow, this is really cloudy. Oh, storm's coming in. Look at that. Oh, man, I'm so impressed. See the rain in the distance. All right. Give me something to buy.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Sell. I don't even know what the weapon stub is all about. I'm going to keep that, though, in case I need it for something. These two can go. At this point, I'm not worried about the getting them up before I sell them. What's he got? 361. Now I'm off. Okay. Oh, actually, let's buy whatever armor kits you have. And I think that's good enough. But so now we're down to, that was almost all of it. So go back here, include that in the price, and oh yeah, okay. Yeah, suddenly it's not that much. Oh, the horse has more. Okay, I'll go get the stuff off the horse.
Word about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
I'm not exactly sure. There were a couple of things that went wrong. A couple of days ago, when I killed that hermit, I stole stuff off of his body, and I think that counted for one thing. But then after that, I went back to steal the document from Trosky, and that I ended up knocking out a couple of guards, and I think that, so it's only the guards in Trosky that hate me. Everybody else thinks I'm okay, but they're pretty mad. So yeah.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
So then, horse, tell me what you got. No, X and X. Oh, a lot of this isn't gonna... He didn't have that much money. Well, you know what I should do, though? is I should bring some of these over. Actually, what I'll do is I'll grab all of it. And then I'll see if he's got anything else of value that I can buy outright.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Because we're kind of getting to the edge of this area, so... if he's got anything that's going to be an upgrade for me, I think I'd just like to buy it and get... Okay. Oi, that's a big deal. And it doesn't cost anything either, so yes, please. 41 male coif, and it's a bronze one too, so interesting. Nope, it was just that one thing. Okay. Well, that's fine. So then I got to get 200 out of him, which is going to come pretty darn quick here. And 163. Can I sell anything else for around 40? No. Okay, good enough.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Okay, back to the armor. And that was this one, right? Yeah. Oh, right. That's the thing, because the padded coif was some BS thing that I shifted out. That's why that got so much. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, good to get that one fixed at least. So let's see. So now we've got to head to Troskovitz to the tailor. And then see where we're at. And I don't want to. Okay. But you can't like look it up in your player stats or anything. I wasn't able to find anything like that. Reputation. Charcoal burners are really pissed off at me. They're still at 0. I think they were minus for a while though, so that's a good thing. 36. That's actually worse than it was. I wonder if they do get mad if they see me and then I run away. It'd be interesting to see what the price on me is over there, but I don't really want to discover that by having them capture me, so. Oh, for God's sake. Never mind. Here. Oh, that's why I can't mount. Yeah. Okay, I know the armor pieces, the tailor will not buy those, so I will box them for later. That was the missing part here. Player, armor, other stuff I'm going to sell when I get down there. But the heavy stuff goes in the box. I'm killed by gambesons, so that's not a problem. Oh, hang on. These are better than what I am wearing. I didn't even check that stuff. Let's see. So, tailor's kit. And give me the padded ones here. Okay, and then we go back to armor. Legs. Paddeds. Yes! They're better by a few. That's good. Okay, good. Perfect. Nice. And so... Alright, so now we're back to this. Armor. That was it.
Silly doggy.
Yeah. There's gloves. I don't have to carry them around. Let's see the padded, quilted, vagrant stuff. Okay, good. Now we can go.
I'll drop by and visit her sometime then.
Feel free. You're no longer in mortal danger.
Well, have a nice journey. I'll be going now.
Until we meet again, I wish you well.
Quick! Ka! Ka! Ka!
Racing along. Are we still in time to be able to sell? Oh, I can't skip. I don't want to skip time. I just want to go check. Came at it from the other side again. Here I go. Every damn time. That's really weird. Wow. This is really gloomy out here. Oh, I thought that was a sneak.
God bless you.
Hello.
Show me your wares.
Out of curiosity, just make sure that I'm not Oh, that one is slightly better. $143, $144. Oh, that's better still. Interesting. Okay. So we're buying that one. And then cool. So now I can sell stuff. We just dump everything that's not assigned to anything. How much do you have? You got, oh, 660. Good. Not sure what I'm doing with that other thing. Oh, yes, I am. That's all right. That's where it should be. Let's see here. Gambesons go out the door. Hunting coat. Leather apron. This stuff is not worth much of anything, any of it. Just get it all out the door. Okay. I get 65 after I buy that one thing. Still though, it's not bad. You know what? For all that, just
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
I did indeed. Now I gotta shift that one piece of armor, fiddly stuff. I should probably be doing this offline instead of forcing you guys to sit and listen to this nonsense, but yeah, okay. Sell the long gambeson and then we're done.
Show me your wares.
Okay. Sell that one.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Me too. Oh, look, it's daytime. Oh, look, catch pole. Okay. Now, that all is taken care of. Fantastic. That's not free honey. Let's see here. Again, that was more fussy stuff, so we're going to go ahead and save again, get that all out of the way. Good. Show me the map. What can we do that's fun here now? Trosky Grandmaster. Oh, it was Gules down in Semine. I think he's got one for me. I think we had one more bandit we had to get. So I got to go southeast from here to clear. No, I'm out of town now, so we're good. Right. Yeah, okay. Fast travel down. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, oh, there. Well, I shouldn't get waylaid by the hermit this time, at least. Not sure who you are. Mercenary, okay. All right, let's go see if we can rustle up a guard task. Well, that's interesting. He's not around here. There's somebody in the courtyard that needs me. Maybe that was him and I missed it. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, that's good to know. Somebody either downstairs or upstairs here. Cook Dorothy.
Are you looking for something?
Oh, yeah. There he is. No, ma'am. I was not going in there. Don't freak out. I was going for this guy here.
What happened? Why are you all covered in blood?
What? I don't
Have
know.
you found Casper yet?
I did. But Henry, be very careful.
There's a reason I left Casper for last.
He's a ghost?
The man is a real beast.
Oh.
I just wanted to be sure you had it in you.
And you reckon I do?
Aye. I hope so. What about you? Think you can take him on?
What am I going to say? No?
I do.
Then listen up, lad. His band is one of the biggest.
Okay.
But it's not just about them.
Okay.
Casper himself is deadly in his own right. A real beast, like I said. A vicious, cruel bastard who'll stop at nothing to get his way.
Great. Do you at least know how to get to him?
Unfortunately not. I'd love to help you, but I don't know how. I've always been a bit leery of the fucker myself.
Okay.
Where should I look for Casper and his band?
From what I hear, they've holed up in a forest near Apollonia. Be careful. The rocks are treacherous. It's easy to lose your way, even in broad daylight. And if you go there at night, be bloody careful, you hear?
Aye. I understand. Why is he hiding there, of all places?
Weren't you listening? It'll be bloody hard to find them there. And to make it there unnoticed will be damned near impossible. What's more, I heard they recently got their hands on a fine bit of loot, so I guarantee they'll be keeping close watch over it.
This is starting to sound more and more like a suicide mission.
No,
yeah, I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Don't be such a puss.
So this Casper of yours, what can you tell me about him?
Yeah, he's a greedy old bastard, I'll tell you that. He'll sell his own soul for a couple of groschen, and he don't trust nobody. You touch his money, and you might as well dig your own grave.
And there's still people left in his gang.
Laugh all you want, lad. I once saw him kill a man in cold blood, just because he thought he'd skimmed off the loot.
And did he?
No. They didn't find anything. But it didn't make much of a difference to the poor dead bloke.
No.
One more time. Where exactly is Casper's camp?
Sorry.
At the edge of Apollonia, head as far north as you can.
Okay.
You'll find it around there somewhere.
Okay.
That's everything I need to know.
Wait a mo. There's something of his I need you to bring me. To prove he's really gone.
Really? You still want to test me?
Old habits die hard. I want his ring. It's a big gold one.
Have a soft spot for trinkets, do you? Didn't expect that of you.
That fucker put it on every time he wanted to bash someone's teeth in.
Oh.
The edges are quite sharp. And I've got an old souvenir from him myself. Just under my ear.
All right.
Okay.
If I come back in one piece, I'll bring you Casper's ring.
It was good to see you, my friend.
This sounds like an excellent thing to go and do. Let's see here. Wait, yeah, I'm not sure why I'm covered in blood either. Let's go fix that. You probably put something on that I hadn't washed or something. I don't know. All right.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
So let's take a look here. Yeah, kind of where the hermit is. Yeah, you know what? We'll just... I know better. I saw where we're going through. I've already been through this. We're going to go by ground. Now, you know what? We can... Yeah, we'll go by ground. Let's see. Horsey. Whoa, yeah, that's a nice perk there. That's pretty cool.
Go!
Wow. I'm impressed.
Quick!
That was cool. Yeah, I'm afraid so. Good news is I don't actually have to be in Troskovitz at this point, so they can hate me all they want. And they do, too. That number, it was starting to go up. For some reason, it's right back down at 36 again, so I'm not sure what I need to do to make them feel better. other than pay them thousands of groschen, and I'm not interested in doing that. So
go.
And it's only the soldiers there, which suggests that they were the ones I was beating up, I guess. All good.
Go.
Wait. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Well, unless they're going to come to the wedding and haul me off in the middle of the ceremony, I think I'm all right. I don't have much more that I need to do in Troskowitz, I don't think. But for a little while, all of the people of the forest didn't like me either. I was never sure exactly why that was, but they all think I'm nice again, so... Alright, hang on a second. Where am I? Oh, I'm way out here. Nah, this isn't quite where I want to be. I need to go east, but not this way. Yep. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I had enough speech to convince a guard of anything. Even when it says, yeah, your intimidation or your not intimidation, but presence is like 21 or 22, and then they just turn right around and say, no, you still owe us. Then they got all offended because I actually tried. Villager, okay.
Quick!
If I want the main road into Apollonia, then it's the one just as the road bends up and around. Okay. Here.
Whoa!
Is it right here? Just making sure. Yes. Oh, sorry, horse. I keep forgetting that you actually care about that kind of stuff. Alright, there we go. Just waiting for the bandits here. Not the ones we're looking for, but always seems there's another group of them around here. So far, nothing though. Okay, so we're like kind of here already, up in that area. There's a question of whether I can get any high ground on those guys or not. I have to go look around. When I went after Canker, I think it was. I ended up standing on a cliff over the guards, shot down into the little valley where they were, and ended up killing him first off. So, let's see. Oh, man, I don't want to use don't want to use Bane if I don't have to. But I am thinking it might be smart to switch over to a longbow rather than a crossbow, because I'll only get one shot off with the crossbow. And if I'm going to use poison arrows, then this would be a better choice. Let's do that. And then we're going to put in some arrows here. Okay. And now we'll use strong for this, because that'll give me a big, nice buff. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the thing. It's if I know I've only got to hit one thing, then that's awesome. If I've got 6 people and I want to try and take out 2 of them, then that's not so good. Okay, so in general, what's the area that I'm working with here? Could be anywhere. We'll keep heading upwards.
What the?
You're
a dead man. Alert! John!
I saved it at just the right time, it looks like.
You want to try me? I'll beat you to a
Oh,
bloody
that's
pulp,
freaking Casper.
Bad luck! We're going to gut you, you whoreson!
Oh, well.
Show your stuff.
Okay.
You're a dead man! Alert! Alert!
You want to try me?
You pay for that!
Fall back, quick!
Show what you're made of! Christ!
You got anybody left? Shows we do. Hi! Where are you? Okay, heard that.
That!
Fuck. Where are you?
What do you want?
There
I
you
surrender!
are.
I surrender!
Too late. None of this crap. You're gonna sit in the bushes and shoot at me. Hey, we did it! Nice. I didn't even have time to use my poison arrows. That worked out pretty well. Well, part of what made that actually work well was, yeah, thank you. What made that work well was they came at me one at a time. This was like some kung fu movie where there's 11 guys, but they only come one and then one and then one. So it makes a big difference. Let's see here. We need a little bit of marigold, but not too much. That worked out really nice. All right. Let's start the cleanup process. Casper, let's start with you. He didn't have much of anything here. Ah, Casper's ring. And the keys and some cash. Pretty much good with the rest of it, I think. And you have hunting sword, arrow, got some junk, and schnapps. That's good. Drink what we find, right? Okay, let's see. And what kind of weapon were you carrying? You were carrying common longsword. All right. Yeah, that's still worth something, though. Let's see. Dried mint. Nothing of any special value there. He was the toughest and the worst, and yet he didn't have all that much great stuff on him. Maybe banditing hadn't been all that good for him lately. I don't know. Anderson. This. A little bit of soap. Alright. Yay! Was that the last of them down the hill? I think it was. Maybe? Yeah. I think that was all of them there. Did I get this guy? Nope. And nothing of any special value there either. But I got you though, right? No. All right. Well, that was pleasantly uncomplicated, actually. The other thing that made that easy was they didn't actually have all that much in the way of armor, most of them. It didn't occur to me. I'm looting. They're saying, well, I was saying they don't have anything on them. It's like, yeah, well, no wonder we chopped right through them. But I'm not complaining. That is totally fine. So now we got to figure out where all of the goods are. There's got to be something around here. Where's your stuff? Okay. No secret caves or stashes or anything around here? I find that hard to believe. Ah. How about this then? This looks better. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. And that, yeah, and that's the thing. Especially if 2 or 3 of them are up there saying, "Wow, we'll just shoot arrows at them," then that's actually pretty difficult. Scatter shot. Brooch. Cross with garnet. Woman's brooch. Brooch. More schnapps. Mustard. Interesting. Deerskin. Crushing. Beads. Pepper. Bunch of interesting stuff. Where are you? Hey, what'd you find, little guy? A tree to pee on.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Well, you found something over here. But it's hard to figure out what that would have been. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. At some point, you know, it doesn't... Unless there's some really one special thing that you're looking for, missing a little bit of loot here and there, once you get to the point where you have enough and you can get more as you need it, then it's just not as critical as it starts. Dried chicken and pear and more schnapps. Okay. So that was that one. Wait a minute. This is a different... easily... But yeah, this is a different place. That's what he found. Okay. Thank you, little dog. That was helpful. That was nice. So this one that I was in the middle of looting when I heard him, that was all there was here. Okay. All right. So we did find everything that we needed to find. Super effing duper. Yeah. He does get weirdly twisted up about stuff.
Aye.
Man, I would... That part I don't mind if they don't fix, but
look what I have for you.
I wouldn't at all be sad if they would fix it so that his praise spot was a lot quicker, or excuse me, a lot bigger. Because right now it's like it's right on his forehead, or they can't. If you pet it the wrong... Oh, because he could push you right... Oh, I didn't even think about that. Silly dog. This thing about the rolling meat, though. All right. Little doggy. Let's get ourselves back to Hughes before it's too late here. Oh, it's going to be too late. That's cool. No, it won't be too late. We have a racehorse now. Who is that? Mercenary. Okay. Oh, good horse. You remember when everybody used to criticize you? Yeah, we don't have to deal with that crap anymore now, do we?
Quick! Go! Quick! God! Quick! Go!
Man, so beautiful.
Die! Die! Ka! Ka!
Yeah, no, we don't want to...
Go!
We don't want to have him off me. Give him... You're never going to forgive me for giving him dog meat, are you? Oh, man. Hello. Yeah, no, I'm good with that. Where the heck is he? There he is.
Lord be with you.
Caspar is with the Lord now.
That's the last flea out of the mattress. Good job, Henry. What about the ring? Have you got it?
I've got it here.
Aye, that's the one. Nice and shiny.
Yeah.
It matches my eyes, don't you think?
If Casper was the last of your band, then we've got them all.
Indeed. The local lords can rest easy once again.
And what about you?
Aye. Me too, for that matter. If you hadn't taken care of them, it'd just be a matter of time before they came to take me out. I'm nothing but a bloody turncoat to them now. And the punishment for that is harsh. On both sides. So thanks, Henry.
Yeah, I was early on in the game, I was in Troskovitz, and I jumped up on pebbles right by the tailor where the tailor's sign was, and I just swung around. I didn't even start running yet, but just by turning around, I bumped into the sign. It just body slammed me to the ground. I had to lay there for a little while before I got up again, but yeah.
What's next for you?
Now? Serving Lord Sameen. Now that I've put my past to rest, hopefully he'll be able to trust me.
That'll be quite the change, no?
Yeah, it sure will. I just wonder if I'm not too old. If it's not too late for me already. I don't know if I can get used to it, but I reckon we'll see.
The whole reward, demanding rewards. That's pretty far past myself as a person. So it's really hard for me to do that in games too.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Likewise. And actually, here, managed to get a bit of silver out of Sameen. Lord knows you deserve it.
Thanks.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I suppose this is goodbye.
Maybe we'll see each other at Sameen's wedding. And if not, come and see me anytime. You're good, Henry, I'll give you that. But there are still things I can teach you.
Like how to be a thieving scoundrel? Oh, sorry, did that slip out?
It was good to see you, my friend.
Oh, man. Nice. So that whole story arc has been completed now. I'm feeling pretty good about that, to be honest. Henry is starting to feel like he's slowly, little by little, is starting to come together as a player. Craftsmanship and stealth. Those are my only increase. Well, we'll just get him here as long as I'm here. 7 league boots. That wasn't so... Yeah, we do that one. I like that. He's, at least in Troskovitz, he's been very good at doing the wrong thing over there. Everybody else thinks he's pretty phenomenal, but no, everybody except the charcoal burners, who are still at like -20, I think. Oh yeah. If you hit somebody who doesn't know of your presence with a ranged weapon. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. Oh, that would be pretty good too, I guess. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's all the perk points. What time is it? It's 8:30. I don't know. I'm having fun, but... Oh, there's a saddler down here. Wonder if I have time to get to them before they close up. Hey, hello. Yeah? You came to find me? Oh, you've been outside again. You came to find me again here. Yeah, okay. Well, for the second time, come say hi to everybody, I guess, huh? Yeah. Good heavens. Yeah. horse black market would probably be cheaper than the saddler. Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't even think about that. Wait, what horse black market? That rings a bell, but I can't recall ever having. Is that up with the nomads? Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll take a look and see if they have anything that can be used to upgrade. Yeah. Can I just do that, little guy? That'd be okay with you? All right. Oh, they're going to be closed. I wonder if I have a place to sleep there. I could also check and see. Oh, my energy's 93. Hey, I wonder what would happen if I just did a skip time here. Have the voivode come running down the road and start trying to punch me out here. Okay. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, are you the one? Horse handler. Okay.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Aye, you got that right, Mura. Me and my stallion Dant have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hoof.
All the horses in the region? What does that entail?
You will see for yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive.
Okay.
Where you get it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge together.
Yeah. Oh, let's criticize him, Henry.
You found a nice source of income, I'll give you that.
And if you just happen to like the horse so much that you would like to keep it, perhaps because your ass has started to ache from riding the one you have now, I would be happy to teach it to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is. Of course you will have to pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
Put him by the pennants over there.
I'll keep that in mind. What do you have for sale?
Ooh. Ooh. Fancy spurs. And knight's horseshoes? Yeah, oh, we gotta go shopping here. Does your horse... Does it require 4 horseshoes in order to be equipped, or is 1 enough? I never even thought about that. Only 1, okay. I was like, I gotta buy 1 for each foot. That was a little strange, so... Oh, there, good. I get, so it's doing the comparison for me here. So... They only have 1. Yeah. Okay. So the bridle is a bit of an upgrade. I can't really see what the carrying capacity of any of these things is. Okay, so it harms the speed, though. Whatever, I don't know. Go with the things that I know are better. So what have we done? 500. That's not so bad. Two slot pouch. Better charisma for that, which I like for some reason. Yeah, I'm thinking compared to the one that I have, I don't know what my current capacity is, but I don't really want to make her slower, so all right, so I think we've got enough here.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
Very well, paying 560. We do this.
Laches, adapes Kitsinava. I'll agree to that.
Okay, great. That was nice. And then it doesn't, I'm assuming it doesn't go straight to the Wanderer's pouch. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so this is the one with the slightly increased. There we go. And then the spurs. Definitely. You know what? I'm like almost a real knight. So yeah. So that's important. Oh, and you know what? I'll do the same with this over here. Okay. Doesn't change anything, but still. Let's see. Back to this. So over here. And then the horseshoes go to the horse, and the bridle goes to the horse. And we go to the horse, and we say equip those instead. Oh, so here, the saddle that I have, capacity is 465. I'll check that when I go back in. Okay. What did I say? 465? 465. Okay.
Show me your wares.
This guy's waiting he's waiting in line. So this is me going, well, I don't know. Which kind of meat should I buy? Please get out of my way. 465. Oh, but it doesn't tell me what the capacity is here, so whatever, it doesn't matter. Let's see, sell. Sell the Wanderer's pouch and the spurs and actually all this junk for just get it out of my way here. Just sell one of these. I'm going to keep one just in case. I'm not sure why, but I'm going to. And those, and I think that was all that I had. The pouch and the, yes. Okay. What am I missing? I'm missing the, oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. All right.
Careful.
Oh, whoa. There's another guy named Rob.
Christ be praised. Laches, how do you get out?
Okay. Oh, I needed good wine for, what's her name over here, too. No matter, it doesn't matter. Well, I think It's 8:30. I should probably be a responsible adult. At this point, I'm kind of, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the stream for the night because I need to go through and just do a bunch of general housekeeping, see what it is I have left to do, see if there's anything else, places I should go, skills I should get up, that kind of thing. And that's just me mumbling instead of making progress on stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and call it good. I'll probably come back and do another stream either tomorrow night or Tuesday, depending on what it looks like my week is going to stack up. It's Easter week, but I'm not really a big Easter person, and so the rest of the family is off doing what they're going to do already. So I'll be around if anybody else is around. I'll be doing streaming a little more often this week once my regular time ends. But you guys take care out there. Thank you so much for coming along. Really appreciate you hanging out with me. It's really nice to have commentary, advice, fun stuff to talk about. So you guys take care, okay? We'll see you soon out there.